I'm Dr. Bakshi. I'm a board certified plastic surgeon, and we have our patient for hair transplant. He came all the way from Australia, Melbourne, and regarding we are going to do transplant for him. So before hair transplant, the planning and marking is a very essential part of, and the patient has an active role in that also. So what we've done we mark the hairline. That is always not a straight line but a zigzag line, which mimics the natural pattern of hair growth. And if you see, we've marked the hairline, and then there's another line behind that. This is the area of dense packing zone, and behind that there's another line marked, which is the prospective site. At present there are very thin hairs in this area, so this is the prospective area of hair loss, and in this area hairs will be lost in the near future, in the coming maybe 1 or 2 years. So we consider that the hairs have been lost in that area, and that is marked for hair transplant. Further, kindly just slightly, he has some hair loss. There is marked thinning in this area, crown area, and there is his scalp is visible, and this area is also devoid of hair. So we mark this area, and this area is also planned for hair transplant, and we are going to start transplantation in this patient right now. We are doing transplant of this patient who came all the way from Australia to get his hair transplant procedure. So how are you feeling? Comfortable?
I'm very comfortable. Doctor and all the team is very supportive, and no pain at all.
Okay, and we have just almost completed the frontal area, giving good density. I think if you see the density, just closing. If you see the density, just closely packed cells. This is known as dense packing, and this will definitely later on give a satisfactory outcome. Anything less than this won't give a adequate result. You see, adequate density from the frontal area to the sides, and the frontal area zigzag pattern mimicking a natural hairline.
I strongly recommend Dr. Bakshi and Skin and Shaipa Clinic Center for Hair Transplant.
We have Satwant with us. He underwent hair transplant around 2 days back. And Satwant, how are you feeling?
Much better, much better. And I'm very satisfied with the results. And hopefully after 6 months, I'll be more happy.
Yeah, then the results and the hairs will start showing up, and then that will be. We've given him a wash, and we've applied just foam here, minoxidil foam, so that that promotes the growth. And he got hair transplant at the crown area as well as the front area. He came all the way from Australia to get his transplant done, and he'll be going back. But certain basic instructions we've already told him, so he can follow it at his place, and the hair growth will be seen around 6 months.
And I heard a lot about Dr. Bakshi, and that's why I recommend everyone to come and do your transplants from him.
Thank you.